Hey guys, welcome to M&M IELTS. In today's video, I will be sharing a few tips with all of you. If you wish to acquire a full band, 9 band, 40 out of 40 in your listening test, then these are the tips that you should follow and you can easily get your full score in listening section in your IELTS exam. For both IELTS academic and general, we know listening is same, there is no difference. You will have 30 minutes and you will have 40 questions to solve 4 different parts, and if you have all the correct answers, you get a full perfect score. We wish to get a perfect score, and hence we should be following these tips that I have for all of you. So do make sure that you take a note of them so that you can get a perfect score in listening, and that can help you to boost your overall band. Let's get started. So the first tip I have for you is practicing Cambridge IELTS practice tests. There are so many practice tests available out there from Cambridge and other sources. You can just check them online, and you should be solving these question papers, these tests, as many as you can. The more the better. For listening section, if you want to get a full band 9 out of 9, it is enough if you practice a few practice tests. I would say at least target practicing 30 papers, more the merrier, I would say, but minimum 30 papers. If you can solve 30 papers, IELTS papers for listening section, and if you feel that your performance is improving and it's getting better and better day by day and you're doing a good job, then that means that you're preparing good enough for your listening test in your for your real IELTS exam. So practicing a lot of question papers would help you to get a full band in listening section. The next thing is, this is one suggestion that I've seen many people give to many students, but a lot of students, they don't take it seriously. Listening to TED Talks, podcasts and lectures. These days it is so easy. We have our AirPods and headphones, Bluetooth headphones. We have mobile phones in our hand. Whenever we are traveling or doing some housework which is not very important, which doesn't require a lot of attention, we can simply listen to a lot of TED Talks available out there, and podcasts and other lectures that are available online. The reason we need to do this is because I would recommend you to listen to different speakers with different accents. Listening to different accents, for example, British accent or American accent. When you listen to different accents and different lectures, and you try and understand what's happening, what is the speaker trying to say, what is the speaker trying to convey, how are they conveying their message, their style, the way of delivering the message. When you listen to many different speakers every single day as a part of your preparation for your IELTS test, when you actually sit for your IELTS test, you're so comfortable because you've heard so many speakers with different accents and volume, pitches, that your brain is used to listening to lectures and audios. So when you actually sit for your test, you feel very confident. Hence, I would recommend you to listen to at least one podcast, one lecture every single day when you're preparing for your IELTS test, and try to listen to different speakers every single day. Some days listen to American accent, for example. The other days listen to British accent or any other accent that you feel that you're finding difficulty. Listen to those accents more and more, and that is how you can develop that skill wherein when the speaker is saying something, you will slowly feel that yes, now everything makes sense. Maybe the first few days won't make that much sense, but then eventually things will start making sense. So listening to podcasts and audios will help you a lot. The next is watching movies with different accents again, without subtitles. So a lot of times, especially when English is not our first language, when we watch English movies or series these days, we definitely put subtitles because sometimes what they are saying may not make sense. Maybe it's an accent issue, or sometimes the speaker is speaking too fast and things just don't make sense at that point of time. Hence, having the subtitle is a little bit of comfort zone, I would say. Try and watch movies and series like half an hour. Even if you're watching it for half an hour, try watching it without having subtitles, and again, try watching different movies, different series from different countries. Again, British accent, American accent, other accents, because you need to familiarize your brain with different types of speakers, the way they deliver their message, their style, their pattern of talking. Because when you actually practice the Cambridge test papers, that is helping you to, identify how to find out the answers, and getting familiarized with the way exam is going to happen. That will make it easy for you for sure. But then this task that you will be doing, listening to podcast and watching movies without subtitle, will actually help you to sharpen your listening skills, and this will also help you to get a full 40 out of 40 in listening test, a perfect band score, so that there is no way that you make any error in listening test. The next is, whenever the audio starts for your listening test, any listening question type, let's say the speaker will always give you an idea of what is coming. For example, they say the next set of question 6 to 10 is based upon so and so. So now you know that from 6 to 10, that means 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, 5 questions will be related to some topic that is coming up. There will be some title given to you, some scenario given to you, some data given to you on your screen or on your paper. Before the audio starts playing, what is your role? Your role is to identify what is expected out of you. Meaning, first of all, read the title and highlight the part where it says what is expected out of you. Maybe they are saying not more than 3 words, not more than 2 words, not more than 4 words. These things are very important for you to understand before you start answering, because you may have heard the right answer, but because you did not read the question properly, you have written more than what they've asked for, which means you will not get your score and you will not get a perfect band score. Hence, reading the title properly, highlighting the important part, what is expected out of you, reading the questions, set of questions, whatever comes under that one umbrella, maybe 6 to 10, or maybe only 2 questions are there, whatever is there, reading them, understanding them, highlighting the key part will help you to identify the answer correctly and quickly when you listen to the audio, because you're kind of telling your brain that this is what I need to look for. So please read the question properly before the audio starts. Next is proofreading. What is proofreading? Once you're done with your job, which means let's say you're giving a paper-based test and then you get 10 minutes at the end to shift all the answers in the answer sheet. Once you've written all the answers, then you need to check your spelling. Sometimes what happens is, when you've written a word, you're not sure whether the answer is plural or singular, whether the answer was in past tense or present tense. In which case, what you can do is read the question, read that sentence and see what fits in, whether a plural word would fit in or singular word would fit in, or past tense would fit in or a present tense would fit in. Why? Because those questions that you have in your exam, they have to be grammatically correct. Hence, when you proofread, make sure that if you have any confusion with the answer, you read the sentence and identify whether what you've done is the right thing. You check your spellings, any spelling, British spelling, American spelling is fine, but it has to be a correct spelling. You check these things and only then you move on, because proofreading is very important. You may have finished everything, but what if you've made an error? Your dream of getting a perfect 9 can be shattered if we make a small spelling mistake error or a grammar error. So we have to proofread. The last thing is, don't be afraid of making a guess. Now, what does this mean? We have to understand the meaning of this sentence properly. Sometimes what happens is, you are very attentive and you're listening to the speaker. You want to write down the answer, but maybe the luck was not in your favor and you missed a blank. Now what happens is, a lot of times the blanks are not that difficult, and you may have missed a blank, but you feel that you kind of know what answer that blank should have. You can guess, right? So there is no harm in making a guess if you missed the correct answer while listening to the speaker, because if you don't write anything, you're still losing your mark, and if you write something and it is a wrong answer, you'll still lose a mark. So there is no harm, there is no negative marking for writing a wrong answer and a 0 for leaving the answer. Whether you leave the answer or you write a wrong answer, you still get a 0. If you write the correct answer, you get your 1 point. So if you are confused and you feel I may know what the answer is. Maybe this is the correct answer. Let me just write it because I'm not sure of the right answer. Make that guesswork. Go ahead, write it down, because you never know what if that answer is the correct answer, and instead of getting a 39 out of 40, you may end up getting a 40 out of 40, and that would make you so happy. So I hope you've followed these tips, you've written them down. These tips, if you follow, you can definitely get a full perfect score in your listening section. And listening is one of those sections where you should target getting a full 9 band, because that will easily help you to boost your overall score. All the best and bye for now.